What's up guys, John Schuller here again, back with another video. While my last video got nearly 20 million views worldwide, okay, maybe 20, but who's counting? It didn't hit home with everyone, that was student loan debt. But in today's video, it's gonna hit home with nearly 50% of you. In today's video, we're gonna talk about credit card debt. That guy right there. So one of the most common questions I get asked is, John, what do you think about credit cards? Are they good or are they bad? And really this just boils down to whoever I'm giving that advice to at the time. I'm not super conservative like Dave Ramsey or somebody like that and think that credit cards are the devil and that nobody should have one, although that is a pretty good general rule. I also don't think that everybody should have one. And this boils down to self-awareness and knowing yourself. Are you an impulse buyer? Do you have to have the new pair of shoes every time it comes out? Do you have to have the new dress or the new lipstick or makeup every single time that comes out? Can you not go to the mall without buying anything? Do you carry a balance for a long time when you do buy it? Do you know that you won't have the funds for 2, 3, 4, 6 months down the road when you purchase that item to pay that item off? If you answer yes to many of those questions, then you probably should not have a credit card. On the other end of the spectrum, if you're someone that just uses credit card as a tool for the rewards points, that can work in your advantage, and my wife and I do that all the time for miles and rewards points on our travel. So we have our credit cards set up on auto pay. This is a great general rule. If you're going to use your credit card, buy it for only the things you need: food, groceries, gas. If you can pay your rent or mortgage on your credit card, oftentimes that's not the case, but sometimes you can. That is a fantastic idea because that is money you were going to spend anyway. So you use that credit card to do that. You pay it off at the end of each month and you get your reward. Usually this varies somewhere between 1% and 3%, but that adds up over time, especially if you're spending thousands of dollars each month that accumulates over the year. So that's the two different spectrums right there. Let me give you an example of why it's not a good idea. This is the most genius thing businesses and banks did, was invent the credit card, a piece of plastic, because it took that connection away from spending cash. When you take $20 out of your pocket, you see that $20 and it means something to you and it gives you anxiety spending it sometimes, depending on the type of person you are. Me, it nearly kills me. But really, you take that $20 out of your pocket, you see it, that cash is gone. With a piece of plastic like this, you're just swiping it, right? You just go up to the machine, you swipe it. You can't see a balance, you have no idea what's coming on or off of it. You're in that shopping mood and you're just swiping that card and you're not understanding the consequences of your actions right there. So what happens is, let's say you go to Best Buy and you gotta have that new TV. It's a $2,000 TV, you buy it, you have no way of paying for that or paying that card off. So now you're gonna pay the minimum fees on that, or the minimum balance on that, usually around 2% for however long, indefinitely until it's paid off. Oftentimes, you're paying 15 to 18%. National average is 15%. So if that takes you 5 years or so to pay off because you're paying the minimum payment on it, you're paying for that TV 1.5 times usually, or sometimes 2 times. Not to mention in 1.5, 2 years, that $2,000 TV is only worth $250. So guys, I'm going to show you guys a tip. The best thing you can actually do with a credit card, if that's the type of spender you are. And everybody can do this with me. So go get your credit card, go get it out of your wallet, go get it out of your purse, wherever you're at. I'll wait a second, go grab your credit card. It's like a magic trick. It's really awesome. All right, so if you want to stop using your credit card and you don't want to pay those interest fees and those penalties, you're going to take your credit card. You're going to need one credit card just like this. You want to get all of them if you can. And the other thing at hand, you're going to need this. Just a pair of standard household scissors, not too sharp because some of you guys out there might hurt yourselves. All right? Then you're going to take the credit card. You're going to want to do one even cut right through the middle, just like that. All right? And then just to be safe, right, and to make this trick work exactly the way I'm going to show you here, you want to cut it one more time down the middle like this. You're probably going to want a little bit sharper pair of scissors than what I have right here. Okay? So then you're going to take it, you're going to put it in your hand, poof, just like that, no more credit card debt. Guys, America is $1 trillion in credit card debt and growing each and every single day. Please, put the credit cards away, lock them up, get rid of them if you're an impulse buyer or you cannot afford to pay those off every single month and carry 0 interest. If you can, great, use them as a tool and get the rewards points. I have nothing against that. But for the majority of you out there carrying a credit card, standard household is between $7,000 and $10,000 in credit card debt, I believe. Don't quote me on that exactly, but that's about the average. That's terrible, especially when you add in the compound interest to that. So do the opposite. Learn how to invest in your retirement accounts and get that compound interest brought back to you. I'll teach you more about that in later videos. Thank you for watching today. I hope this video helps. I hope it helps explain whether it's good or bad to have a credit card, and while there's no definite answer, it really boils down to you and your own self-awareness. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you as always for your support, and talk to you later.